and welcome to Wild After Dark. I'm your host, Tim Myers. This is the Boogeyman, and that was Clutterbuck the Cat, wishing you a happy 2016. We've been off for a few weeks, sorry about that, on a little break for the holidays, but we are back. Now we'll be here every week, and you can count on that for sure. We've got a lot of exciting wild news to talk about, and a lot of really horrible wild news to talk about. So let's get right into that with the State of Hockey address. My fellow Minnesotans, I stand before you here tonight on my mildly popular show to let you know the state of hockey. Things are not good. Things have been worse. Things could get better. And they will. For heading into the second half of the season, the state of hockey will be strong. The state of hockey will endure. And the state of hockey will make the playoffs, but probably not much more than that. The Minnesota Wild have lost 6 of their last 8 games. And the last 2 games, they haven't scored a single goal. That's how we start 2016. Pretty crappy. So that is the state of hockey. Pretty crappy. The state of hockey. We've got to turn things around. And you know, I thought we were going to turn things around because I got a great new addition to my jersey collection. That's right. All 2015, every episode, we were talking about Ken, my wife, Jenny Myers, who's a brand new wife. So this was our first Christmas with her as my wife. She has this is her rookie season. She had to come up big. So I told her I wanted a Zach Parise Stadium Series jersey. And Christmas Day came, and this is what we got. Take a look.
Is it recording or do you think you know what it is, honey? Is it the right one?
This is awesome.
So there was a short time where this was going to be your special Christmas jersey, but now it has the A on the front. It's number 11. If you look at the back, it's a little crooked, but it does say Parise, like requested.
This is not what I asked for. Wait, you made this?
Yes.
You made this?
Yes. Limited edition Stadium Series Zach Parise jersey with the A on the front that I'm not sure what it stands for.
You made that? That's really sweet. But it's still not what I asked for.
Keep digging. Well, this one's from me.
Yeah! You did it!
Might be a little more like what you had in mind.
Oh.
Still no A, but we can get to an A.
I love them both. Here it is. My very own hand-sewn, hand-sculpted Zach Parise Stadium Series jersey. My wife is such a good wife. She could have just bought one, and she did, but she was like, no, my husband is so good looking and so strong that I'm going to buy him one and I'm going to make him one. You know, this actually dates back in history when George Washington's wife, Betsy Ross, hand-stitched him his first hockey jersey. Those are real facts I make up, so, look for them on the internet. So that was a fantastic Christmas present, and I know you were all at home were worried, but she did a very good job. So moving right along, over the break, we went on a Wild family road trip. Me, my mom, my dad, and my sister Annie Kate. We went to the Tampa game, which we lost, the Florida Panthers game, which we lost, and we videotaped the thing for a special segment called The Road to the Florida Classic. You can find that on YouTube. It's right on our channel. Take a look at the special edition of Wild After Dark. And, you know, we also needed a fashion correspondent to really drive home the point and how incredible this handmade jersey by Jenny Myers is. So I called in our lead fashion correspondent, Kim Myers, and here's her segment. Kim Myers doing Wild for Fashion. Take it away, Kim.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the fashion director for Wild After Dark. Now, you might recognize my name, Kim Myers. I am the proud mother of the moderator for this show. Now, you might be thinking that Wild After Dark fashion would be all about jerseys, and in fact it is. But our Wild After Dark is so much more unique. We have our own vintage jerseys, like the one I am wearing, with, of course, the Zach Parisi number on the back and his name. And if you're tired of all those expensive, jerseys that look like just like everybody else, and they have that nasty little what's it called, licensing agreements, and you have to pay those fees. Not at Wild After Dark. Fashions by Jen Myers. She can make you your own vintage jersey, complete with the Zach Parisi on the back. For Christmas, it is hand sewn, hand designed, and there's also a children's version modeled by our Annie Myers. Now this jersey comes in several styles, complete with your name and number on the back. As you can see, these are one-of-a-kind jerseys, and you can get them only at the Wild After Dark fashion segment, or you can order them online at www.jenmyersuniquefashions.com. Thank you, and this is Fashion for Wild After Dark.
Thanks, Mom. She's one of our biggest fans of the show. Also, I just want to put it out there. I want to let you all know that over the Florida Classic, I did have the opportunity to meet several Wild players. Didn't meet Zach Parisi. The restraining order's still on hold, Can't meet him yet, but I can still do things like this.
Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you.
Which make the restraining order last even longer. But my little sister, Annie Kate, she's a Wild magnet. You put her in a handmade Jenny Myers shirt, stick her in a hotel lobby, and Wild players just flock to her. Here she is, with Wild captain, all-time Minnesota Wild goal leader, all-time Minnesota Wild assist leader, all-time Minnesota points leader, Mikko Koivu. There she is, hanging out, happy as a clam, the two of them. So that was pretty incredible. I didn't get to meet him, Annie did, so that was very, very nice. So here are this week's scores. Will you stop it? Stop it. Tampa, Wild lost 2-3. Florida, Wild lost 1-2. Columbus, Wild won that one. Good job. Worst team in the NHL. We can beat them. Flyers, Minnesota lost 4-3. We beat Dallas, best team in the NHL. Don't know how we did that. Maybe Dallas was blind or something. Then we lost 2-1 to the Devils, 3-2 to the Sabres, lost 1-0 to the Wings, the Jets, sorry. Lost 1-0 to the Jets, and finally lost 3-0 to the mother effing Nashville Predators. What's a predator? That's not even a real animal. At least the Wild's a real animal. So that's the scores. Like I said, things not looking very good. There's some trade rumors that we might get rid of Dumba. That'd be a pretty Dumba thing to do if you ask me. I mean, Mike Yo, get your head on straight. Chuck Fletcher, sign Thomas Wandel. Don't get rid of Dumba. That'd be a really Dumba move. The biggest news of the broadcast we've saved for last, I would like to announce officially on this program that I will be at the Minnesota Wild Stadium Series game coming up 1 month from today. And also at the alumni game. That's right, this guy, Buck Myers, made it happen. What a great guy. My brothers, Teddy and Daniel, will be with me. We'll be there at the State of Hockey Stadium Series game, the biggest day in Minnesota hockey history, and I will be there. Well, that's all for today's program. Once again, great to be back on Wild After Dark. We'll be here every week, people. So, as always, good night, Wild fans.